Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Mikey Garcia says he wants to fight Manny Pacquiao if he gets past Errol Spence. Stay tuned. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing if you want to become part of the gang. Notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now let's jump right into it. Mikey Garcia did an interview with Ring TV, link in the description, and he says if all goes well with Errol Spence and he gets past that injury free, he wants to fight Manny Pacquiao before he retires. He says if Pacquiao's thinking about retirement, then he probably don't want to see him because that's not a good final fight for him. But if he's serious and it can be negotiated, he said he's called him out in the past, said he's down for the fight, and it never came into fruition. But now, you know, with the things that are lined up, Pacquiao, the interview, it looks like it was before the Broner fight because they didn't really ask any questions about Broner. I didn't look at the actual date, but it is basically looks like an interview done before the Pacquiao-Broner outcome. But he says, Mikey Garcia said, I seen clips of Pacquiao training. He said, I don't know if his power is what it once was, but the footwork and speed are still there. He's still a quality fighter, and I would love to fight. I've mentioned that in the past, but now it looks feasible, you know, with Al Heyman working with Pacquiao leaving Top Rank, having his own promotional gig. You know, Mikey has been working with Showtime and Al Heyman for recent fights, but he's kind of a free agent. You know, it looks like this fight could materialize, but obviously that's a bridge too far. You know, we got to worry about the upcoming impeding fight, which is Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence, which is definitely no easy fight for really either guy, but definitely Mikey since he's moving up in weight. So I'm not going to spend too much time talking about a Pacquiao fight out of respect for Errol Spence, you know, because he has to get past him before we really talk about a Pacquiao fight, and we got to see the outcome and how it all plays out before we talk too much in detail. But I will say that two things. One, Mikey Garcia, I respect him. Hell of a fighter. And it looks like that long layoff with Top Rank and whatnot is made him into a monster, because him being on the sideline, he's not playing no games ever since he's been back. He's fought in multiple divisions. He's constantly challenging himself. Salute to he's like a throwback fighter. You know, he's really just down to scrap. And Broner also has that throwback mentality, but the difference is Mikey Garcia is still undefeated, so he's winning all these fights. You know, the Sergey Lipinids and Dejan Zlaticanin, and obviously the Errol Spence remains with the question mark until it happens, but so far so good. And, you know, Mikey's unifying with Robert Easter, these different things, guys that are bigger, different weight classes. He said he's trying to fight Pacquiao, said he's trying to fight Lomachenko. And the fact that he's fighting Errol Spence, who's a big welterweight, I believe him. You know, if you're willing to fight Errol Spence, who's looking like a savage at the welterweight division and is way bigger than Pacquiao, then I don't doubt that Mikey Garcia actually wants to fight against Manny Pacquiao. Second thing is, it's funny to me that when Pacquiao was with Top Rank, these fights didn't look necessarily realistic. You know, Mikey Garcia left Top Rank on bad terms, and he doesn't think that they want to make the Lomachenko fight even, so it didn't look like something like that when Pacquiao was with Top Rank would happen. You know, Pacquiao couldn't fight Broner. They offered Broner money and he turned it down and laughed, and you know, said he got offered $2-3 million at the press conference. Broner said, Bob Arum, he tried to offer me like $2 million, so fuck him. And then now, you know, even though Broner lost to Pacquiao, the fight was still made with Pacquiao, you know, through Al Heyman and Premier Boxing Champs. Albeit it was a pay-per-view, it still happened. So, you know, we're coming on some real good times in boxing 2019. If Mikey gets past Errol Spence and fights Pacquiao, this dude is like trying to do some legendary shit, like crazy. You know, he's definitely taking risks, and win, lose, or draw, I respect that, because I'd rather see fighters do that than, you know, the contrary. Let me know what you guys think. Mikey versus Pacquiao, would you be there for it? Would you like to see it? I definitely would. You know, Pacquiao showed versus Broner that he's not washed, and he's still got some miles left to go. and he said it himself. He beat him sick. He said he beat Broner sick. He was feeling bad after the weigh-in, and the journey for Pacquiao continues. So first, let's see what happens. Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence. Then let's talk, after we see an outcome about a possible Pacquiao and Mikey fight. Even if Mikey loses to Spence, you could still fight Pacquiao. It just depends on how he loses. Because if he loses nasty to Errol Spence, then he might want to drop back down to 35, and he might not be worried about Pacquiao. He might be thinking about more of a tune-up. So, March 16th, all eyes on that fight. We got to see how this plays out. I'm stoked. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Mikey versus Pacquiao. Are you there for it? Drop your thoughts. Make sure you smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.